Earlier today, went shopping at a local thrift store, and this thrift store today was 50% off all clothing, shoes, bedding, and house goods. So there's already good deals and a lot of quality products in this particular large store. Stick around. I'm going to show you what I bought today, show you what I paid for, and tell you how you can find out ahead of time how to get the information about the 50% off sale. Let's get to it. Hello everybody, Ken at Go50 Deals. Hey, just got back shopping on a Sunday. I want to show you what we found. So today my oldest daughter, she works 3 jobs and she also goes to school. Yesterday she said, hey, I'd like to go with you when you go shopping. So we went shopping. We didn't take a camera in the store with us because on these days where this store is 50% off all clothing, all shoes, bedding, and home goods. So it's pretty darn blown out. And usually it's you bring the cart along, you park the cart, add your items, shuffle the cart through the crowd, add your items, keep an eye on your cart. So this video is just to show you some of the items that we picked up. There'll be subsequent videos that follow along to show you what the items sold for. All of these items will be listed. I'm either going to power through this evening and get everything listed because I have close to 50 items that I need to get listed. And for those of you who do list, those of you who do resell and flip, you know how much work is involved. For those of you who don't, magically at the end of the video, the items will be listed. So, all right, let's get started on showing you some of the items that we found today. I had already started removing price tags, and I dug them out of the trash because I want to show you what those items went for. And why am I doing this video? Well, I'm doing this video because I'm pretty darn excited about the items that we found today. One in particular has got me doing a bunch of research, and I am going to save that one till towards the end here, but I'm going to just totally showcase it and show it to you. All right, first and foremost, remember that today was half off. So the name of this place is Savers. If you have a Savers in your area, in your town, or nearby, I suggest that you get online and just go to Savers. I think it's savers.com. But just go online and do a search for them. Go to their main website, and you can actually sign up for free to get noticed when they have the 50% off sale. Typically the 50% off, I'm not a spokesperson for them, but typically the 50% off sale is every few months or the day before and the day of a holiday. So in this case, Monday's a holiday, and today you had to be a member, meaning that you have had to have signed up to be the rewards member. Super easy to do. You don't get spammed a ton of, I haven't got spammed a bunch of email. Otherwise I would unsubscribe or block because I'm just tell me the information I want to know. So in this case, I got an email alert indicating the half off sale for starting Sunday, going into Monday. Sunday was pretty darn packed, but Monday it'll even be more blown out. All right, let's get to it. So the first item here is brand name is Columbia, and this Columbia waterproof rain jacket. This looks close to brand new. There are no tags on it, but this is in excellent condition. It's got not only the branding on the inside, but it's got the Columbia logo and branding on the outside. This waterproof material is in really good condition. Green, not necessarily my favorite color. Unfortunately, a small, so not really my size. But we're hoping to be able to turn this around. So my daughter found this one, and the comps on this actual jacket were pretty darn good. This is the tag price that was on there, so 16 bucks. So half off sale, we were able to get this for $8. And looking at the sold comps, we're hoping that in fact this Columbia rain jacket will sell quickly. especially the time of year that it is. Somebody out there needs to stay dry somewhere, but it's not us in northern Nevada. There is no precipitation and hasn't been for quite some time, unfortunately. More on the weather. So this jacket here is Puma. It's black velour and it's a size medium. But here is the inside tag. I don't want to spoil it with the price just this very second. It's also got the logo on the chest here. There are no blemishes or anything like that. I mean, typically with the velour, I have found that, you know, there'll be like some sort of defect, and in this case, I've looked this thing over so many times, I'm afraid I've missed something, but I don't believe that I have. So always, again, when looking at these items, I'm looking at the collar, I'm checking for functionality of the zipper, making sure that that works. Also checking the, you know, the waistband, all your seams, anything that's sewn in, looking at your logos, and just giving it a good once over, and then maybe a twice over, while looking for your comps. All right, so this velour Puma, $9, so $4.50. I'm telling you right now, I'm kind of a cheapskate. It's very, very rare that I will spend, I don't spend $9 on one of these jackets. The multiple places that I frequent do not sell these, you know, any of these jackets for these prices. It's just this location. They do have good stuff, and it's a huge, huge store. They have quite a selection of items. So again, sign up for half off if you have a Savers in your area. It's totally worth it. My daughter was schooling me a little bit on some fashion items and some brand names. So if you'll look at these are Michael Kors, not Kors, Kors, K-O-R-S. Okay, looking at comps for the Michael Kors shoes. See if we can find those. We'll put those up for you. But here's the price. So $9.50. So what? $4.75. Half off today. So just a cool pair of shoes. We'll let you know what they go for in a future episode. But that's a brand name that, looking at sold comps, that brand of purse, you know, handbag, shirts, shoes, and other clothing items by that brand or by this designer seem to be selling steadily and really well. Remember, less when you're searching, less information can give you more information. So in other words, I put in Michael Kors flats women's shoe. All of those words are going to give me some information. Then I'll go ahead and filter the sold comps. But if I actually just type in the brand name, Michael Kors, then with just the brand name, go to sold comps, now you're going to be seeing all of the listed sold comparisons with just the brand name. Because this is a good opportunity for us to learn about the brand. In this case, I knew nothing about the brand, and now I know barely enough to be dangerous. But it's a good, it's wise, in my opinion, to just sometimes scale your search back. If you're not actually trying to find the specific item, scale it back. Use just the brand name of the item itself, or just the brand name itself. Once you do the search that way, you'll then learn about what is selling using the sold filter. You'll find out what is selling when it comes to that actual brand, if you don't already know. If you do know, rock on, you're a superstar, keep it up. All right, so still floating around the shoe section, found these shoes, and for those shoe aficionados, the people that know a lot about shoes, you might recognize these shoes right here. So these are Paul Rodriguez Nikes, and looking at the inside of the shoe there, you can actually see the number in that top number, 366,688 with the dash there. Sorry if you can't see it, but that's the number you're looking for if you actually want to search shoes looking for, if you can't find the thing, like if you couldn't read the name and you had no idea what it was, then you can search by that number. And if you can't find it in eBay, I recommend using some online search engine. I prefer Google, and then that way you can enter in the brand name, the shoe number, hit the search, and now look at images. And I was able to find this in, like, I don't know, 10 seconds. Once I was then able to identify what the shoe was, because I'm just not that familiar with all the different Nike models, but once I was able to determine what model this is, then I could go ahead and begin searching more specifically with using the filter for sold comps, finding these shoes. These shoes seem to be selling pretty darn well, and I don't know if you can see that or not in there. All right, so 20 bucks. I would not normally pay 10 bucks for a pair of shoes. However, these shoes are in excellent condition. I mean, the white part of the shoe is nice. The bottom of the soles here, super clean. What is that? Just a white piece of dust. Yeah, these shoes are super clean, really nice. These are 6 youth, so 20 bucks, half off, 10 bucks. So I was able to get these shoes for 10 bucks, and we'll list them competitively on eBay, and we'll let you know in a future episode on what they went for. But I'm telling you, finds like this are frequent if you put in the time to actually not only just look at the shoe and take a shot in the dark, but look at the shoe, look at those sold comps, and scrutinize the shoe a bit. If this shoe was, stitching was coming undone, or the shoelaces were stained or torn or anything like that, I likely would not have picked these up, right? So it's worth it just to do a little bit of online searching, learn a little bit more about the item, in this case, these shoes. All right, so for all of you DC comic fans, not comedy fans, that's another channel, check this bad boy out. So it's a hooded sweatshirt. Back up a little bit. Hooded sweatshirt, zipper, works pretty good. No logoing on the back. Some of the sold comps I was looking at have them, the Superman logo on the back, but that's fine by me. This thing's super clean, no problems. I see nothing wrong with this at all. Really clean. You got your Superman DC logo on the inside, and boom, there we are, $9. So half off, $4.50. Sold comps, yeah, okay. A lightweight item that I should be able to price reasonably, and it looks like that these type of sweatshirts are selling pretty good. Moving right along, because this video is just getting there. If you're still with me, some leggings, Evolution Creations, not one that I have actually sold or that I have done anything with, but looking at sold comps, I thought it was a pretty good buy at 8 bucks, $4. I think $4 for a pair of leggings that are in good, excellent, or great shape is a fair deal, and that's what I paid for those. Got another pair of leggings here, and these leggings are Fabletics. If you're not familiar with Fabletics, I suggest that you get familiar with them. They do really well for me. Yeah, if I have Fabletics, I priced right, and a nice pattern. This is a floral pattern here. If you haven't seen the Fabletics logo, it is right there. So that's the Fabletics logo. And so in case you see a logo but you don't see a tag. Right, so these leggings, fairly priced. Again, 8 bucks, $4 for these. I thought it was a fair deal, and we'll see if we can sell these sooner rather than later. Right, next up, you have Scorpio Sole, right? Scorpio Sole. There is what it looks like, and then here is the outside. So at a distance, I just saw the circle and thought, what? What brand did I think? That's right. Yeah, the Le Mans. Kind of interesting because even at distance, I was able to see the front little pouch, which they do not have a dot size in there like another brand does. But at distance, it kind of looks like You see the pouch there and you see the circle. You can see why I got a little excited, like, oh, right on, we got some good brand name stuff. But looking these up, sold comps on these are pretty good. And for $550, so what, $275? I thought it was a fair deal. They even have the compression support in the calf area. So, pretty good little bargain. Next up, we have these little guys. So this is Athleta. This is another name you might want to take a look at. That's the logo there. Also circular design. These are cool. This is a heavy duty waist. These are extra small. This is not trick photography. They really are. These really are small. And these are like little tiny capris, right? For a small person. Cool. But they have, you know, they've got, should be on camera here. They've got a really cool zipper, very shallow pocket in the back, and then they have two pockets on the sides here. Back to the logo, there you go, right front thigh, and they've got some reflective material as well, so in case you're working out in the dark and somebody's using a flashlight, they should be able to see you. All right, so these were $8, half off, $4. That was a good deal. We'll see what we can do with these. They have a reinforced waistband as well, even with an elastic drawstring built on the inside. So yeah, we'll see what we can do with it. Man, there's even another little secret pocket in there. Check that out. So right there, it's a double pouch pocket. That's kind of cool. Yeah, they're just not my size. All right. Two more items, then we'll get to the big dog. If you're still with me, I appreciate it. If you've been selling any of the items that I've talked about thus far, leave me a comment below. Let me know how these brands are doing for you. Or in fact, maybe if these brands aren't doing well for you, leave something in the comments. Let's get a little conversation started and see if we can figure things out, because I'll certainly share with you any tips, tricks, or otherwise ways that you and I, can improve our sales, because that's in fact what we're doing, right? All right, so these, I'd never heard of this brand before. And I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to spell it right? Carrots. So take a look at carrots. Pause the video, delete the video, but take a look at carrots right now. I'll show you another logo. Take a look at the carrots. See what you can find on there. It even gives you the website right there, right? So the carrot symbol, crafty logo, nice work, is actually an I. So it is carrots. Take a look at these. So these, you know, I'm listing them as leggings, but if you look at these, they have actually reinforced on the inside of the lower thigh down to the upper calf. So basically the inside of the knee area is reinforced. And for me, the first thing that comes to mind is what? Riding. I'm thinking about, you know, protecting the rider's knees, horseback riding. But in fact, if that's what this person was doing, they must have just parked these on a shelf, because these were not used riding a horse, especially not in a saddle. You can see where the tag was attached still to these leggings. These leggings are in excellent condition. So if you have information on the Carrots brand, leave me a comment below. Educate me a little bit more than I have been. After the video's done and I'm done listing, I pull the all-nighter, I will be doing some more research on it, because I do think the logo's cool. The material feels good. These feel like good quality leggings. I like the fact that they're reinforced in the knee for the person wearing them. Back to the point here is at $549, so what, $275. These are tiny little ones, or smalls, but good quality stuff. Everybody's looking for good quality stuff, right? Big, little, tall, short, it don't matter. And so if we can find an item, if we can accurately describe it, take good pictures of the item, put that in our listing, get the item sold, professionally package it, or package it as close to professional as possible, get the item safely to them with some tracking information, elicit some feedback, smash them some good feedback if they're a good buyer, and get it done. That's what it's all about. That's what I'm all about. That's what makes this so darn fun. All right, one more item, and then we're going to show you the big ticket item, which, in case you have stopped looking here, and been looking there, you are getting a clue as to what this thing is. I'm super stoked. And if you know what that is, and even after I show you what that is, if you have more information about this item here that I'm about to show you, please in the comments below give me some information, because I've been researching for a couple of hours because I am fascinated by what I have found. All right, Vegas Nights, we are in Nevada. Vegas Nights, rock that house. So my daughter found this, and because if you remember in previous episode, I picked up those brand new retail ready Vegas Night blankets, which as of right this very second, I haven't sold one. So right now I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, it's either 8 or 10 Vegas Nights blankets. And what I've done is I gave a couple away as gifts. I kept one, so I'm sitting on 6 or 7. I just readjusted the price last night, dropped it down, because if you remember, I bought those for $4, and it's only going to cost me $4 or $5 to ship them because they're under £1. And so, you know, I'm just trying to sell it at a really competitive, fair price to move them. I don't need to keep them and try to make an extra $1 or $2. It's not what I'm about. That's not part of my business plan. Back to it. T-shirt, Vegas Nights. It's actually women's V-neck. Cute little shirt. This is a small, made by Majestic. This one should go pretty quick. And so this shirt, we picked it up because it's Vegas Nights. We picked it up for $5.49. So the half off sale, about $2.75-ish. Super lightweight shirt. Pretty cool because it's 2018, and this is a nice shirt. So the plan is here to price it competitively, price it to where it's going to move so that somebody else can enjoy this cool Vegas Nights. All right, drum roll. Drum roll, please. All right, there it is. That's the item. Can you guess what it is? How about now? All right, let's get serious now. Let's go to the back of the shirt first, right? And what are we looking at? American Hockey Company. This is made in Canada. Now I'm just going to boom, drop it on you. This is heavy, by the way. This jersey is the heaviest jersey I have picked up yet. And I'll show you probably why. So the construction of this thing is very heavy duty, inside and out. All right, so who is that? It's the Austin Ice Bats. Look them up. I've learned more about the Austin Ice Bats than I had ever known, and now I'm pretty excited. I wish I'd been following the Austin Ice Bats because, man, I love the story already. I'm hooked. So bring the team back, so I can be a fan, all right? But yeah, so the shirt, there it is. It's American Hockey Company. It is a large. This is made in Canada. Man, and it's, you know, there's your embroidery on the back. The only potential flaw is the protective material that's over the embroidery on the very corner right there. Just the protective material has lifted a little bit, just on the one corner. That's it. The embroidery is intact. Everything else is fine. This sucker is, I'm telling you, it's heavy. And why? Well, because here, you back up, here inside you've got the shirt stay built in, the built-in shirt stay strap right there. So if you're at the game, you can put this around your belt and you can, no, all right. So yeah, a nice jersey, man. I was so stoked. Now I don't normally pay a lot of money for, you know, these type of items. That's the price right there. $14, half off, $7. Seriously, look up the Austin Ice Bats. Go to eBay, look for this navy, yellow, red V-neck with the American Hockey Company logo on there in this color combo. Yeah, let me know what you find. Right, that's the last big dog right there, Austin Ice Bats. Thank you for taking the time and being with me this afternoon into this evening. I apologize it's such a long, lengthy video. You know, if you like what I'm out doing, showing you, please let me know in the comments below. This channel is, it's my channel, But it's our community. It's our community. This isn't for me. This is for all of us to grow, learn, learn from my mistakes, learn from my successes. I'm going to share all of that with you. Like, subscribe, and please comment. Let me know what you think about the content. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much.